Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. I'm excited that it's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. And I know Jared is too. We were both talking about it. We're both ready for the weekend. Jared is lucky, though. He is 6 hours ahead of me, so he is much closer to starting his weekend than I am. I won't hold it against him, though.
Faster.
But it's actually, for most U.S. folks, it is a long weekend ahead of us. So that is nice. Not for me. I'm working on Monday, but that is purely by my choice. But Coding with Sam, you guys are here because you probably want to customize something in your site, and coding is a little intimidating. It can be, but as someone who specializes in marketing and not coding, if I can come live on YouTube and code with you for you, you can do this for your membership site as well. Hey, Jim, good to see you again. Florida's been wicked hot, Jim. It has been, and I know we're just preheating, but it has been so hot. All right, so today we're going to be talking about overriding the logic that comes with Limit Post Views add-on. It is a plus add-on. We are going to walk through the steps of how to set up that add-on, and then we'll walk through the code recipe of still restricting access to certain posts, even with the Limit Post Views add-on. Did I get that right, Jared? Yeah.
You did. Sorry.
Beautiful. No, you're good. Okay, so Limit Post Views add-on, like I said, it is a plus add-on. We have this on the Paymentships Pro site as well. This will put that paywall limit in place. So if you've been on paymentshipspro.com and you've looked at our premium code recipes, our free members and non-members get access to one code recipe a month. And then it says you have to be a premium member to have access to those additional code recipes. So we're going to go ahead and go on my Coding with Sam demo site and get this add-on. I do already have a plus license key on my site. So if you do not have a plus license key, you will either need to upgrade or you will need to get this from GitHub. But we will go ahead and install and activate Limit Post Views. I've only set up this add-on one time, so we'll see how well I can do this. Okay, it's installed and activated. And then we should get another option on the side here under memberships, Limit Post Views. And this is where we're going to set up what restrictions are allowed to have for either non-members or membership levels. So we'll say non-members get to view one a day. That's all you get. And then we also can set it per membership level that we do have. For the sake of showing this, Jared, does the view as admin bar work with this? Or am I going to have to log in and log out?
I think log in, log out. I haven't tested it, to be honest.
Okay. That's fine. We can log in, log out. And then we also get to it should work? Okay. We're going to try it. I'll keep it as non-members just for now. We'll try it. And then we also get to pick where we want to redirect it to. I would recommend redirecting it to your membership levels, but it does pull up all of the pages. I know you guys can't see it. It does pull up all of the pages on your site that you could redirect it to. So we'll save changes. And then from this, if we go to the front end of the site and we go to a blog, these should all be restricted. So view my access, I do get one. Well, let me turn this to, why is this not working? There it goes. I'm going to do view without membership access. And I get to see the one post. But maybe if I go to the next post, this one, oh, why do I still get, maybe it doesn't work. Maybe these aren't restricted. I thought they were restricted. Nope, they're not. They were at one point. This is what happens when you have demo sites and you do multiple things in the demo site and you don't put everything back exactly how you had it. Okay, so now let's see. That was the PHP. And I can see that one. I bet these aren't restricted. Womp womp. Nope. I tried, guys. Okay, viewing with no access. Let's see if it'll do it again. Nope. All right, so what if I log out? See that one, and I should not be able. There it goes. It was quick, but it finally did redirect. So the view as admin bar does not work with limit post views. You do have to log out, which is good to know. But so I was able to see the one post about PHP, and then I tried to see the next post about HTML, and I got redirected to the membership levels page, which is what we wanted to happen. That's the regular limit post views add-on logic. Now we're going to use our code recipe to change that. So I'm going to have to log back in to my site, and I'm going to add a snippet. I will come over to our code recipe, and I will copy the code, add new, and this is going to be restrict post override limit post view add-on. LPV is what we internally call limit post views. That way people aren't confused. Okay, so then on line 23, there is an array of numbers, and these are going to be your post numbers. So to get that, you're going to want to open your list of posts, and Jared, where do we find our post numbers?
You can hover over one of the posts there, over the title, and then you'll find there.
Oh, I see it. Okay, so this is post 38.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so for those who didn't, oh, you can't see it on my screen. Okay, so no, it doesn't show on my screen. But so what I'm doing is when I hover over the title of the post, the very bottom left corner shows the URL. And in that URL, it says post equals and a number. And that's the number that we want to grab to restrict this. But also let's do one that is actually restricted. So I know that getting started with HTML, so this is post 36. We'll put 36 and 38 in here. So we'll change these to 36, comma, 38. I put a space in there. Is that right, Jared?
Yeah, that's just good formatting.
Okay. And then I will save changes and activate. And then if we go back here to our blog, we log out again. I don't remember which one was 36. Okay, but this was one of them. Okay, this is 38 probably, or 36. It was one of the posts that we did. It immediately took me to the membership level page. And so it overrode that I shouldn't even, well, I did one a day. So I guess it's the same cookie.
Yeah, I think because we're in the same browser, Sam, maybe give it a test in incognito.
Okay.
If you can.
Yeah. Let me stop that share. Let me present and let me pull it up and then get a new share screen.
just to recap, because then at least, so the idea of this recipe is to kind of always protect the post and you never get to view it once or twice or 3 times kind of thing. So adding
Okay,
any
so
post ID to that array, yeah, is
right.
gonna
So now that
always
I'm
just
in a incognito window, I changed. I know you guys can't see it and it looks the exact same to you, but I'm now in an incognito window. I'm not logged in. This one I don't think we restricted. That one's not
that's what we
transferring.
wanted.
Oh, right,
So we
yeah.
added the post ID for this post, and you'll be able to view it multiple times, but it's all of the content itself is restricted. And
Right, and you can change whether or not you want to show the expert or not. I have it to where you can, where non-members can see that. That gives a little bit of information ahead of the full post, but it will show this membership required block. It does not redirect to the membership levels page because you're overwriting that redirect rule with limit post views with this code recipe. And nobody's has questions yet in the comments. So apparently we were clear, even though this was really choppy.
I think it does take a bit of getting used to understand the logic, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to my other
Nice
screen.
one.
I'll wait a little bit for questions to come in, if there is any. While we wait for questions, I'll go over our upcoming events. Also, give this channel a like and subscribe. So our next event is going to be May 29th, next Thursday. We're back with Jason Coleman. He's going to be talking about selling your membership business. So whether this is the unfortunate news of it didn't really go that well for you, or the really great news of it's such a great membership site and you're being able to sell your membership site and then retire, which is our goal for all of you. Jason's going to talk about like what happens in the aftermath of selling and why you need to sell and negotiations and everything. And then the next coding with Sam, I don't know if Christy updated this or not. Yes, she did. Is June 26th. No, June 6th. I don't know why I got the 20 in there. June 6th, 9 a.m. If you want to know what I will be coding on June 6th, it is posted in our Slack community on June 5th. So that's we have a Slack community. If you're not part of it, we really recommend that you join. We do have exclusive events in our Slack community. And then you also, the other like little exclusive tidbit is what is Sam coding on for Coding with Sam. So Michael said, I think it's interesting. I don't have a use for this on my current site. Okay, that's fair. And then Jim said, no questions, but you give me several good ideas about related things. Oh, well, feel free to share that, Jim, whether it's by email or via the Slack community if you're in there, because maybe it'll inspire us to have another code recipe for you. And then, unfortunately, I don't know Spanish. I'm sorry. Perfect. So, I didn't even have I was sharing my screen for the events, but yeah, June 6th and May 29th. And that is Coding with Sam. We like to keep these quick and to the topic. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and we will see you next Thursday.